Labor, Light, and the Portal of Creation. What birth, psilocybin, and divine co-creation taught me about surrender. Labor was my first initiation into altered consciousness, long before I discovered meditation or journeying. It demanded I go inward, surrender to a greater process, and allow myself to become a portal, a vessel through which life could enter this world. Both of my birth experiences were transformative, but in radically different ways. When I gave birth to my son, I was fierce, determined, stubborn. I refused help. I felt like a warrior, powerful in a way I had never felt before. I assumed that birthing my daughter 2.5 years later would feel the same. It did not. That time I felt fragile and needed support. It took me years to understand that labor is not only about strength, it's also about surrender. For a long time, I believed that my mindset in each labor infused my children with those qualities. My son, like his birth, is determined and headstrong. My daughter, like hers, is deeply connected and emotionally attuned. Now, though, I think something more mysterious was at play, something more sacred. Each labor was a soul agreement, a dance between spirits bringing new life into form. This lesson deepened during a profound psilocybin journey. In this altered state, I found myself walking a dirt path lined with market stalls. A masculine energy approached from my right, unseen but deeply felt. "You've been here before," he said. I nodded. "I'm going to give you a gift," he added. Then he placed a light into my womb. For hours, I felt as though I was in labor again. I was pacing, sweating, vomiting, releasing. There was no separation between spirit and physical reality. My mentor, a former Buddhist monk, appeared beside me. I asked why he had once told me dreams weren't important when this experience felt like a dream come alive. He laughed and said, "Oh, Sarah, I only said that so you'd remember." Later in the journey, I saw a man on a throne in the distance. His presence lingered. Months later, I discovered his image mirrored the Four of Pentacles card in the traditional tarot: stability, control, and the power of holding. The meaning of that night still unfolds, but one thing was clear from the moment it ended: something had been planted in me, a seed. In the months that followed, clarity emerged. I received the vision of a podcast in a dream. I began building a resort in Costa Rica. Neither idea felt like it came from me. They were gifts, offered through some unseen collaboration with spirit. And now, as I continue to walk this path of co-creation, I see how souls gather around these visions, contributing, inspiring, guiding. Together we are birthing something, and labor, once again, is teaching me how to surrender. Hathor, the Egyptian goddess who opens the womb and protects birth, reminds me of the sacredness of this role. Here's a bonus grounding ritual. Find a quiet space, place one hand on your womb or in your heart center. Close your eyes. Take 5 slow, deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through your nose, out slowly through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Again, in through your nose, out through your mouth. And one more. In through your nose, and out through your mouth. Visualize a golden light entering your body from above and spiraling into your core. Repeat silently, "I am a portal of creation. I am open to divine guidance." Again, "I am a portal of creation. I am open to divine guidance." Here are some bonus journal prompts. What has your body taught you about surrender? When have you been the portal for something greater than yourself? What seed has been planted in you that's asking for care, protection, and space. Repeat this mantra. I surrender to what seeks to move through me. I surrender to what seeks to move through me. Finally, reflect on the Four of Pentacles. What does this card reveal to you about control, stability, and the energy of holding or releasing? Pull a card of your own for a deeper insight.